We all have our vice. One we all have in common and get naturally is lying. We either lie to protect ourselves or lie to protect others. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for being here today, listening in. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you for your support. Now, jumping right in. Some people can't wait to lie. If we're being honest, some just have it natural. Like they have it down. For instance, your kids wake up, they come downstairs. You say, "Did you brush your teeth this morning?" They say, "Yep." You say, "You lie. You lie, you lie, you lie." Or in my house, I like to say, "You telling a story." You know good and well that you just came from out of your room, came downstairs, and didn't brush your teeth. Why is it so easy to lie about something so simple? Have you yourself ever had a conversation, be it with friends, family, or loved one, and you ask the simple question, "What took you so long?" Then they say, "Huh?" with that scrunched up face. "What do you mean?" And then their face just breaks into a smile. The lips start to curve, or they deflect and they look the other way. Why do people lie about things that are so simple? Or maybe to them could possibly, in a way, be hard. And if those simple questions are hard, then what does that say about possibly the person that's asking the question? For instance, usually women are the ones asking the questions to problems or situations that they already know the answer to. And men respond by admitting the truth or flat out not answering the question at all. True or false? The truth is never painful as discovering a lie. Do you believe that that is truth or false? If you've answered that the truth is never as painful as discovering a lie and answered true, I would just like to correct you by saying that that is false. Here's an example. "I love dogs." And then they get home or around friends and family or loved ones. It's like this person had 2 dogs at their house. It took everything in me to sit down in their house and be around their dogs. Why lie about loving dogs when you don't like dogs, can't stand dogs, or are afraid of dogs altogether? It's simple. Do you or don't you like dogs? Or you don't look fat. You look good in that outfit. Now that's a lie to protect who? You or them? That's your choice. That's your decision. And why are you saying or answering one way or the other? Do they really look a hot mess in the outfit that they're in? Do you want them to look a hot mess? Do you want to look better than them? What's going on behind that question? Or does it matter of who's asking the question? Lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. What are you holding on to? Another example, a man says, "Baby, I love you." Or a woman says, "Honey, I love you." And then as soon as each other are out of sight, out of mind, and they get around their friends or someone else, maybe at work, "Oh, I cannot stand my girlfriend. I can't stand my husband. The sight, the smell of her or him makes me cringe. I'm so tired of being in this relationship." Or I'm really not feeling them at all, and I just feel like I need to be somewhere else. And your friends may ask you, "So why do you stay if you feel that way?" And then you say, "I don't have anyone else." Or they're great, but they're not great for me. Or they're not bad enough, or they're not good enough, or they're not sweet enough, or they're not smart enough. Why is it that we lie? Again, lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. You may be blocking yourself from something better. You may be limiting yourself from the possibility of going to the next level by your lie. You get to work late. "Oh, my car couldn't start this morning. I don't know what it was. I went to my car, turned the ignition, nothing." And you know good and well that your alarm clock went off in time, and you hit it again, and you hit it again, and you hit it that third time, and you were just like, "F it. I'm going to be late. I hate that place. I hate my supervisor. I'm not even feeling it today. Today is Friday. They've had enough of my time Monday through Thursday. Today is my day. I'm looking for something new anyway." Whatever the case may be, lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. If you want something better, if you don't like the position that you're in, apply to something different. If you rather be in human resources instead of being a worker on the floor, and you have the skills, then apply. If you no longer want to work at McDonald's and you want to work at Kohl's, then apply. Whatever it is that you want to do, be it big or small, be it with the person that you're with now that's not cutting it for you, and you want to be with someone that's a little bit more on your level, that's going to take you places. For instance, if you're with someone right now and you're just dating, you know you want kids and you know that they don't want kids, but yet you stay in that relationship anyway. Why? What's the point? They are a great person, but they're just not your great person. They have different goals, different mindset from you. So why are you holding on to something that is counter-reacting of what you want to do? Why? You will never forget a person who came to you with the torch in the dark. You will know when someone or something happens within your life that just illuminates your path. You'll see it. And you'll be so grateful and thankful when you do. Don't keep lying to yourself. We don't need money. All we need is love. Bullcrap. You need money as much as you need love. What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. No. I work for this. You didn't. Let's just be honest. And there are some people that feel that what's yours is mine and mine is yours. To each their own. I'm not trying to sway you one way or another, but bottom line, that's a lie. You work for that. They didn't. They just piggybacked on what you have. And if you're okay with that, great. If you're okay with somebody taking credit for what you've done and they just got here, good. But don't lie to yourself. The team made the dream work. No, you stayed up and made the team work. Don't say you're good when you're really bad. Admit how you feel. Or maybe it's more serious. You lost your job. You're in a relationship. And you don't want to tell the person that you're in a relationship with that you lost your job. Well, ask yourself why you feel that way. Do you feel that way because you feel like you have it under control? You can find something else quickly? Or do you feel that if you tell them that they'll just stress out? Or do you feel like they will leave you? Or do you feel like they will stress you out and probably leave you because you don't make enough, or you're not making anything at all because now you have lost your job? Ask yourself, why are you lying? Why are you telling the lies that you do? Is it because you're afraid of someone doing something or saying something to you, putting more pressure on you? Or is it because you feel like you have failed or would have failed them? Or maybe you failed yourself? Lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. What's done in the dark will come to light. It always will. It always has. History has proven that time after time in many situations. You have presidents that have lied about sleeping with people. You have politicians that have lied about money that they have withheld and used for themselves. You have people that are unhappy in their relationships that have stayed. You have children that lie because they are afraid of failing their parents or being ashamed that they're not good enough. Lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. You would live so much better and you would feel liberation if your path was just illuminated. When you no longer have to lie. Because when lies stack, starting with little ones, then getting a little bit bigger and bigger, that puts all the pressure down on you. And when you put pressure on something, at some point, it explodes. Free yourself. Again, you will never forget a person, the place, or the thing where the path was lit. Free yourself from telling all those lies. Just say what you feel and feel what you say. It's okay. You go to your mother-in-law's house, she cooks a meal, you start eating, and it's not up to par. Do you say, this is good? What happens? You come back a little bit later, she makes the same thing because you said, this was good. How many nights must you go home sick? You have your neighbor across the street that always pronounces your name wrong, and you refuse to correct them. So now you are someone totally different. You can't correct them now because it's just flat out rude. Do it in the beginning. If they don't say your name right, then correct them. It's okay to correct them. That's not your name. If you allow your child to get away with telling you stories about small things, then imagine when it's time for them to come forth and tell you the truth about big things, and they don't. Whose fault is that? Theirs or yours? Allow your relationship to be a space where you are telling the truth, where you're able to speak the truth without any judgment. Allow it to be a safe space. Honey, I feel this way because. Let them vent. You be a grown-up and move on. But don't say things that aren't true. You're only hurting yourself. You're only stopping yourself from getting the results that you want. And this is your life. This is your opportunity to live the way that you want. You only have one life. I like to tell people, ask me no questions because I'm going to tell you no lies. I beg for people not to ask me questions because I am the most straightforward person that I know. And my family knows that. And so they've gotten to the point where they just won't ask me at all. Or if they want the real, they'll come to me. Because I will sugarcoat nothing. And maybe that's a flaw. Maybe that's something that I need to work on. Maybe I need to be more gentle in my delivery. Maybe my delivery is what I need to work on. But one thing that I know that I don't need to work on is lying, because you won't get that out of me. Because I'm going to be truthful with myself, and I'm going to be truthful with that other person. And all I'm doing today is asking that you do the same for yourself. Do yourself that favor. Free yourself. Be liberated. Tell the truth. Be gentle in your delivery. But don't lie. Lying destroys you. It destroys your relationship. Like I said before, when I said truth or false, the truth is never as painful as discovering a lie. Again, the truth is never as painful as discovering a lie. that is false. Sometimes people, they just want to be in the know. Sometimes they hate it when you hide things or try to hide things from them. And when you do, they feel as if you've lied to them and you've betrayed them by lying to them, by omitting the truth. So where you try to protect them, you're only hurting them and you've only hurt the relationship. The truth can be painful. It can be. And that's just a part of life. Life is not always gentle. Life is not always about getting justice. It's not always about being right. There's some bad in the world. That's just the way that it is. But one way that you can prevail is by telling the truth. So no more lies, only softer deliveries. Go out, be blessed. Until next time.